We've all felt that specific type of exhaustion, the kind where you've been physically present all day, but mentally, you were pulled in a dozen different directions by minor administrative queries. Many view delegation as simply giving someone a chore to perform, but there is a profound structural difference between delegating a task and delegating responsibility. When you only delegate tasks, you inadvertently remain the primary bottleneck of your clinic, because every decision still has to cross your desk before it can be finalized. Here, your staff act as extensions of your hands, but they never become extensions of your mind. This creates a reactive environment where the team waits for instructions rather than anticipating the needs of the practice. To scale your vision, you must move beyond this linear way of working. High-performing clinics require shifting leadership from micromanagement to strategic oversight. You need to empower your team to make autonomous decisions within a very clearly defined, structured framework. When an employee interrupts a complex bonding procedure to ask about a minor invoice discrepancy, it drains your mental energy and creates friction in the patient journey. Every time you stop to answer a quick question, you lose focus on the person in the chair. This switching cost is a hidden killer of productivity. It prevents you from reaching a state of clinical flow and leads to an overextended, exhausted leadership team. The lean solution is to implement decision-making rules based on specific thresholds. In my practice, we empowered our billing specialist to handle any case involving less than €50 without ever consulting me. This rule instantly removed a major bottleneck and allowed the employee to provide faster, more responsive service. By delegating the authority to decide, rather than just the task of processing, the practice moves with agility. Your team becomes problem solvers rather than just messengers, which is the hallmark of a truly efficient operational flow. Delegating responsibility does not mean setting it and forgetting it. To maintain operational excellence, you must perform regular, early checks to verify that the team is aligned with the practice's standards. The key is to check the direction of the work, not the minute details of execution. We often fall into the trap of waiting until the final deadline to review a project, only to find it has gone off the rails. That leads to the self-limiting refrain, "It's just faster if I do it myself." Instead, a quick check-in at the 10% mark ensures the implementation is on track. These small adjustments are far more efficient than fixing major errors later. It shows you value their progress and support their success. When providing feedback, focus on behavior and effort rather than inherent personality. If an employee handles a difficult negotiation successfully, do not just call them talented. Instead, praise their specific adherence to the latte method. Tell them, "I noticed how you listened to the patient's concern and followed our protocol to find a solution." By praising the process, you give them a repeatable blueprint for success. This ensures your team knows how to recreate those A-grade results consistently, building professional confidence and ownership. When success is tied to a mastered skill set, staff become more invested in their roles, which reduces turnover and creates a legacy of excellence. Mastering delegation is the key to transitioning from a busy clinician to a successful entrepreneur. When your team is empowered to take responsibility, the practice begins to run on autopilot, significantly reducing the stress and chaos of daily life. By trusting your team and providing clear boundaries, you create a sustainable, high-performing environment. This allows you to focus on high-level strategy and complex clinical cases. Ultimately, the goal is to build a practice that thrives with your leadership, but without requiring your direct supervision for every minor detail. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.